welcome my friends. This is Dave, Farmer Dave, and what you're looking at right now is a little course play that I set up on field number 17 on Westbridge Hills. And what we're doing here is we set it up so that the crone is chopping chaff and putting it in that trailer, that red one, the crampy, and we're picking up windrows, straw windrows, that we raked with course play with the big green rake, which is 19 feet wide. So I set it up, and this is basically a test. So, and also this is a test of the recording plus my narration of what I'm looking at on the screen. So bear with me. I stuck a different mic in. My usual mic for recording when I do speak in these videos is a little bit better mic than this just plug-in one, but it didn't seem to want to work in Movie Maker. And another thing I noticed was I know that the video is a little bit slow, and for some reason I have to play it on half speed because maybe when I recorded this, I recorded it at too fast a feet per second or frames per second, and it was choppy, so my internet lagged a bit. But you see them three dots and the stop sign there. That's the end of the course that it generated for me. And I guess I started recording this without taking it to the bioplant. By the looks of it, this field's almost done, and that tractor with the trailer on it has already dumped a couple of times. And another thing I noticed was that the bunker I was dumping into was full, so these last loads came back with some stuff in it, or some chaff in it. So we'll just continue to watch this, and I'll continue to talk, I think, I hope, and hopefully we'll see how this sounds, and we'll go from there on the next recordings. But I did manage to get rid of the black lines that were around the screen, but that puts me in standard image view. So when I upload this to YouTube, I have no clue what it's going to look like. I'm not a TV producer. I'm not a radio host. I'm just a contractor that's got some free time that likes to mess around with stuff like this. Plus, I like the farming video. Well, Farming Simulator 2015 comes out October 30th. I hope you've pre-ordered it. It's like $30 for the game. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of multiplayers put the game up online, so you'll have plenty of choices to play the game with multiplayer. I did record on a farm with multiplayer, and these guys are pretty cool guys that were regulars and finally found the website again, or the load, or the upload, or where to sync in and chime into the game to help out on the farm. It's the same farm as this one. It's this one here is just a tad, a little bit ahead. I own, see, 18 there is behind there. That's got barley or wheat in it growing, and then 15, 17 here. I don't think I own 11 and 10 yet, but well, that's down the road. That's if you get help. And I usually have mods on here, so what we're doing is we're waiting for this to finish up, and we're 5 minutes into it. I don't know how many minutes it actually is, maybe 10 or 15, or a little over 9 minutes, or 14 or 15. I think it was a little over 15 because YouTube might not want to upload it, when I publish it. I have the rights to go longer than 15 minutes. So, but what's going to happen when this drone gets down here at the end? It's going to stop. It's going to start shaking, and then I'm going to put it in manual, and I'm going to get in and start driving. Right now, I'm not doing anything but talking into a microphone, and we'll see what happens. But you'll see that the two tractors, there's this one, and then there's one that's went to the bio plant and dumped, and it's come back to look for this silage, or basically it's a chrome chafter, blower, chopper upper, and it's going to be following too. And I'm going to get in and drive across the corner of the field, and they're going to follow this thing till I stop and get out and stop the driver in there from following. So now you see it's done, and the chute there is shaking. Well, I just got out. I just got back in. And it should start to move here. Oh, here I am. Now I'm changing the settings on course play. There it goes. I'm going to put the auger or the chute away and start to drive off, and these tractors will follow because they're still in the course play and want to follow this harvester and get next to it so it can blow silage into it. There's the other one back there. Just saw it for a minute. I'll pan around here so you can see it. See both of them. There's the other guy. He's sitting back there. He should start to move when I start to move. And like I said, both those drivers will follow this chrome to the other end of the field. So it's pretty neat how this works. And if you haven't tried it, you need to go on YouTube. There's like 19 videos of how to set up course play. This is the developer's version. The one that is on Mod Hoster that you download is a version that hasn't been updated in I don't know how long ago, 4 or 5 months. And this one usually gets updated once or twice a week, so you can just go to the other website and add to whatever they fixed. They've fixed a lot of stuff, so it works a little better. I like the edge generation of it is what I really like. See, I'm driving pretty fast. In the video it doesn't look like it, but they'll be catching up to me here now that I stopped and waiting them for them. But both those, that tractor is just freelancing and following me across this field, and the other one is trying to catch up too. And you see that yellow tractor with the yellow tank on it, that's gasoline. And if any of these vehicles, while they're in course play, need fuel, and you have a portable fuel tank, and they're close enough when they drive by, they will stop and refuel by themselves, which is pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome outfit. There's the rake and the other tractor that I use to rake these windrows, so the tractors knew where they are. But here comes that second one. And what I'm going to do next is get out, jump in the wagon, and send it to the bio plant. And because the bunker's full, I'm going to park a tractor or a loader in front. We're getting out now. We'll jump in this tractor and tell him to drive now. I'll get into the other one, but I'll probably tab to the loader and find out that, hey, they're full. So now he's going to take off down this road. Like there's the start sign of the course I set up. And you only see the first couple of things because I have them set. I can set that in the future to, and he turned his beacons on, to warn anybody that's coming. Since this is the multiplayer, there is no other traffic on the line. So now I'm just beaming to the different tractors. There's the loader, and I bypassed it. What I'm doing is now I'm in it. I had yet to figure out that the bunker was full. So I was going to just kind of sit in this loader and watch the tractor with the trailer come here and unload into this bunker. Well, as you can see, I'm driving up into the bunker now, and lo and behold, when I turn the little white screen on, I'm driving down here and I notice that, wow, they're dumping clear at the end here and they're full. And so I haven't turned that screen on because you don't see it yet. So I'm gonna, there, I just did, and it says 100% compacted and 100% full. Well, they can't dump any more silage in here or chaff, so I'm gonna have to stop them from driving into it by parking this lizard in front, and then we'll dump in that second one there that isn't all the way full. So, and when I was making this movie, I didn't narrate it because I didn't know what was going to happen, so it's kind of hard to narrate. So I thought I'd try to do it this way. That way there's a little bit less dead air and, well, makes the video more interesting when you kind of know what's going on or what's going to happen a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to park right here. Here he comes. He's finally made it from that other field. And he's going to stop, and I'm going to get out and get in there. And we're going to dump. I guess I'm just going to tab to it. Oh, I'm going to start this guy because he's got a little bit. So we'll see what happened. There's the tractor with the gas. I think I get out here and walk over to that trailer. Yep. And if you notice the little red emblem down there. It says that I have a tractor in traffic. Well, that's the one that stopped in front of that loader. So anytime you're running any of these other tractors in course play, you can monitor what's going on with the other tractors. So if you notice, the screen's changing down there in course play control, and I just started this driver to drive to the plant with what little chaff he has in the trailer. So he's going to follow the same route that other one did. I'm going to try to dump in that number 1 bunker, but we're not going to let him. Well, I play multiplayer on US Sirius. It's if you go into if you have the game Farming Simulator, it's on the International tab, and it's US Sirius. It's a 24/7 server. I play on that one, and I play on US Sirius Farming if I can ever log in. For some reason, it froze the other day, and until the server gets reset, I can't log in or sync. It loads the game, and then when it syncs with the other players, it doesn't want to sync, and it looks like there's 2 or 3 or 4 players in it. The game's a lot better when there's 4 or 5 guys doing all this. I mean, that's the whole object of it. Here we are back at the bio plant. I'm going to get in here. I'm in this tractor now. I'm going to stop the driver, and I'm going to dump this in the other bunker. So we're probably getting close to the end of this video for now. But we'll see how this sounds, and add the narration to it, upload it to YouTube, see if it's good enough to keep and put public, and we'll go from there. I mean, it's my first one. Well, second try, actually, because the other one had the black screen or bars on each side of this thing, and it makes for a poor video. So we'll see how this works. Come on. I know it's slow, but you don't have to be that slow. Of course, kind of hard to get those tractors moving in that loose silage chaff. It isn't silage. The other 2 bunkers next to it, the darker brown color, is silage that needs to be sold. And I'm going to try and set up the loader to where it unloads it by itself. And then I can drive around in my pickup and oversee the farm. So we'll drive this around to the end of the bunker, park it, and the other guy should be waiting there in front of the lizard. I hope you enjoyed this. If you see it, feel free to make your comments. I mean, you can be as harsh as you want. It's okay. Like I said, I'm just starting out here. If I do more, or if I see that I'm getting some plays on it, I'll do some more different stuff, and have a little educational, or how I do it. Not necessarily means it's the right way to do it, but there's some stuff that's kind of interesting on how to use 2 crones when harvesting by yourself or with somebody else to fill the trailers faster. I mean, it fills the trailers twice as fast when you use 2 crones. Of course, I do have 2 crones, but I just didn't want to set them up in course play to see if it was going to work. Because if the two crones are close together in course play, then you tend to have two trailers running into each other. Well, 20 minutes into this. Wow. I forgot to get water. Throat's a little dry, starting to crack up a little bit, but I hope, like I said, I hope you enjoy this if you watch it. And feel free to comment on it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you the next time I do a video. I'm sure that this one's got to be just about done. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can see how many more lines I got to the end. Got quite a few, so we'll just let it play out and go from there. Well, we're approaching the end pretty quick. I think probably about the time I drive up here and park. Excuse me. By the time I drive up here and park, it'll be over with. Farming Simulator 2013. A little bio plant work at 6:38 in the morning with rain showers prominently gonna happen. We'll catch you when we catch you. Have a good time farming, if you do. Farming Simulator 2013. Oh, what we're going to be doing here is going to blanket this cylinder or bunker, which you have to compact it to 100%. And if you look up in the corner, it already is. I'm just going to drive down to the other end here, and when I get close, you just press R, as the little indicator up there says, and blanket. And we have it enclosed now. It ferments and turns it into silage, which can be fed to cows or fed to the pit via this loader. Now, I'm going to drive up onto this one to see how full it is, and I think this one's got 520 or 80 some percent. So basically, I'm about full on silage to where I'm going to have to unload one of these bunkers. So feel free to come online to Lynch Farms and help unload these bunkers and dump them in that pit right there. And I'm going to park in front of these guys here that have done fermented. The blankets have come off, and they have to be unloaded with this loader. I'm getting ready here to set up course play if I can figure out how to get this thing to unload this bunker by itself. The loader.